What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with a super exciting video. Really pumped to bring this one to you guys. This is the new Furitek motor, and it looks sick. All right, so here it is. This is the new Komodo motor from Furitek. If you don't know, it's this one that I was testing. This is the final product. This is what everybody's going to be getting. And this one has the mount with it. That's cool. Alright. So, I was curious about this mount. It's the first time I've seen it. It's a nice, small, little mount. Looks like it's going to work pretty well. One thing I wish is they gave you screws to mount it with the mount. That would be nice. So we're going to have to pull some stuff apart here. I kind of left this the way it is here with this small motor because this is basically just like pulling a stock setup. This little motor here, the blue motor, is just in place of a stock motor or a barrage that you would have inside your truck normally. So I wanted to kind of leave this like that. So you're just going to pull one screw up here, these two bottom screws. So you pull all of these, take this cover off. Gonna have to pull this drive shaft. Pull our spur. I was kind of hoping to get the gear and everything from Furitek so I could check their gearing and everything out, but they didn't send me all that. They just sent me the mount and motor. So we'll have to see what we got. I think I have a brass pinion that I can use on it. One of the press-on deals. Really didn't have to take that motor off of there, but I'm just gonna pull it anyways. So what we need out of here is this entire side. We just need to get rid of this motor plate. So this new Komodo motor, I think it's on sale right now. They're doing pre-orders. It's like 25 bucks. So close to the same price as the Surpass. And then they have different options with the motor mount and pinion and spur and all that. Like I said, I kind of wish I'd have got the spur and pinion also, just so I could check those out, but we'll check them out at some point. So you're going to be down to this right here. It's all going to remain. You're going to slap it on the flat side, just like that. Put all these screws back. All right, so that's bolted up. That just took the place of this. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this. So this is going to mount in here like this. Now we're going to need our Mod 5 spur. Again, you want the more beveled edge down. This has a side that's a little more flat and a side that has more of a bevel to it. You want the flat side up. Just like that, so that should all turn nice and freely. We can go ahead and put this drive shaft back on. Now we gotta find some screws here. Let these work. So I believe these are going to work. These should be the same as like the Surpass. Yeah, it should be a 3mm. And usually about a 12 in length is good. 12 or 14. Some people said they like the 14. 12 seemed to work pretty good. So honestly, if I was gonna buy this kit and I didn't have this stuff sitting around, I would just go ahead and get the spur and pinion that they offer as well, because this is probably going to be fun trying to make this work. Alright, so maybe not the best idea, but this brass press-on pinion is very hard to get on. So I kind of set it on there, tapped it a bit, got it started, and then I just used this and set it on it flush and tapped it on there. I really hate to go beating on a brand new motor, but you got to do what you got to do. That's why I would suggest just getting the whole kit, honestly. Then you don't have to do this stuff. Their new pinion, from the looks of it, has the a grub screw, so it'll be much easier. So I'll try to find the screws that you need. Link that in the description, as well as the motor and the plate, all the Furitek stuff. I'll go ahead and link. But I'm not sure. I don't think any of their kits come with these screws that you need to mount the motor. So I'll have to find those screws that you need, and I'll link those in the description. So this mount is really nice. It has, you know, slider on both sides, so you can get that mesh just right. That seems pretty good right there. Try to snug these up. Hopefully it'll stay. Nice. That's so much better than the other motor I had in here. So the way I had this set up, I had this flipped, the motor in the rear. I may flip that back now because I feel like I would rather have it in the front. Don't know. It's actually going to fit like that pretty good, and then I could do everything else in the front. Alright, so I want to show you guys real quick what this workbench looks like when my mind is running every which way with ideas. And I just keep trying things, and I don't like it, and I try something else, and I don't like that. So you'll see here, I skipped ahead a little bit on you. This is possibly a route I may go with the Jeep body. I'm going to change the wheels and tires. Probably going to pull the stickers, and I'm probably going to cut the fenders off. Just kind of straight, and just go maybe run with it like that, because it just kind of looks like my old Jeep, you know. But you'll see, ended up with everything in there fairly decent. So I'm going to grind this off so it's rounded, because it's got a big lip sticks out there. It's going to catch on everything. Still a lot to do. Possibly going to change shocks, at least rework these shocks. Going to cut this off. Still a lot of stuff to do. Haven't even started on like wheels, weights, hex, any of that stuff. But this is how we got the Komodo mounted up. So I went ahead, I was going to try mounting it. Actually, I did try mounting it with the motor forward. With this BOC chassis, it's not a good idea. You're going to end up with the motor really close to the drive shaft, and when it flexes, it was like all but hitting. I mean, it was hitting until I did a bunch of work to get it to knot. But then I still didn't like how everything laid out, so I completely took it apart. Changed it up again. I think this is okay. I ran it without the body some, and it did pretty good. I'm just not big on this BOC chassis, and there's a lot of people that swear by it. A lot of the LCG guys is belly dragging, and I'm sure I'll catch a lot of heat because I said I don't like this thing, but there's just not enough mounting options. I don't understand why this comes way out here. Even if I put like the longest links possible, it's still going to be way too long up here. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like it. There's not enough mounting options. I mean, this thing is like a solid piece of steel. So why is there not just, there should just be holes friggin' everywhere, because it's not like we want the weight. So I would have just made it look like Swiss cheese and drilled holes in it everywhere, and then you'd had tons of mounting options. So it's very limited on mounting. I was going to drill some new holes in it, and which I don't really have good bits anyways, but I didn't even have a bit that would touch it. Like it just, I couldn't even drill a hole in it. So and everybody always is wanting to get as low as they can, but there's a spot on the course with all this work to this thing that this just will not go, that this thing will just swallow. And you can see this thing sits high, but it does work. Honestly, like, it makes this look silly, but just how it goes. As far as the Komodo motor goes, because that's what this video is really about, it's awesome. It's freaking amazing. Paired with the Tegu, unreal smoothness. So let's fire it up real quick. If you guys have any questions on this mounting situation, I was doing this video really for the install of this motor plate and motor. I love this motor mount. It's nice and small, and it's centered. So this motor sits completely center versus where we were mounting before, kind of off to the side. So either way you mounted this up, your motor was off to one side or the other a little bit. So it is really nice. This thing would be sweet in just a stock chassis, or my build with the Atlas body has the carbon fiber rails, and I really like that. It would be really nice with that. You can mount the motor up front and it stays tucked low and everything. So really nice mount and motor combination paired with this Tegu, just insanely smooth. So I know this like build and this install video kind of got all out of whack and out of sorts because I've got so much going on, and just it's not been a good time to get this done, but hopefully it's good enough to help anybody out that's considering installing this. It's not hard, super simple. I'll link everything in the description. So let's fire this thing up. Enough of my talking. I'm going to show you guys how smooth it is. I'm probably going to pull the body because I don't have my magnets. I got to move my magnets. I'm going to glue magnets to the top of these, and then it should magnet right there. Be pretty well set. What do you guys think of that? Does that look like it sets okay? I want to cut this just because I want a little more clearance there. I'm probably going to run Patagonias. These are doing pretty good. And I have another set, so I'm going to put those on some different wheels and maybe just go with that. Not trying to go too far out there with this. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of make it look like my old Jeep and run with that, I believe. And maybe I'll change out the bodies and play with it later. But anyways, you guys want to see this motor, right? Gotta love that slow crawl. That little spot right there from a slow crawl to like a mid crawl. It's much smoother on this than I think it's been on any of them. You can see slow, I'll give it a little bit. Picks up. Super slow crawl, give it a little bit. Super slow crawl, I'm going to give it a little bit of throttle. Get that a little bit faster. It's not fast. But we don't need it to be fast. I mean, I'm not installing this if I'm wanting speed, honestly. That's why I scratched the speed motors. I want that smoothness. I've got to get this body mounted up. And this is, I haven't touched throttle curve, any of that, any of the settings. I calibrated it. That was it. Love this combination. Y'all know I'd been testing this one. I don't know if they'll make any more of these or not. This is kind of a one-time deal, possibly. I like how this is more sealed, honestly. But I guess they maybe shaved a little weight there, cutting that out. I don't know why they really did that. But overall, awesome combination. The fact that you can get this motor, mount, pinion, spur, everything you need in a kit from Furitek takes away such a headache. So it's nice knowing you don't have to hunt for a pinion and the spur and all that stuff that's not been available. It's available in one spot from Furitek. So this is the install. I'm not really going to do any running here. I just wanted to show you how smooth it is. I'm going to try to get these magnets glued up, get some run time with this thing, tomorrow or very soon, hopefully, and get you guys some running clips. I want to get outdoors with them a little bit. It's like so nasty hot here already now. Kind of enjoying being in the AC of the garage, so maybe I'll run on the indoor course some. But yeah, I still got work to do, like I said. But you guys let me know what you think. Hopefully this install is decent enough. It was like chaos, complete chaos trying to get this done. I wanted to do the install for anybody that's going to be picking this up, but just been a rough one. Combined with this chassis, it's been a nightmare. This motor mount and motor install is nothing. This thing, it's just been a major pain in my butt. So I'm not a fan. Anyways, I don't mean to diss on that thing. You know, lots of people love it. It's awesome. But I'll show you some running clips that I like my belly up a little bit. There's certain spots on my course where I need that clearance to get over things. This can't even get over it. And a stock truck with moving the shocks can get over it, just to tell you how easy it is. But anyways, I just keep yapping. I appreciate everybody watching. I'll link everything in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ask me questions if you need help. I appreciate everybody. Peace.